Hello twin flames, I am back with another video. I just want to do an energy check-in for Divine Masculine. I'm picking up a lot of messages here. This may resonate with you, this may not. So I'm getting the energy of a masculine who is in a very restless energy. They are exhausted, burnt out, and they're in deep contemplation. Now I am seeing a hospital bed, someone on a drip, someone receiving medical attention, medical care. They've had an accident. I'm seeing a leg, like a cut open leg. Somebody could have potentially lost a limb or was about to. They've had an accident. Okay, it could be a motor car accident, a motor vehicle, a motorcycle. It could have been just reckless behaviour or reckless driving. This could also be if a Divine Masculine had like a health scare or a health issue which has really made them feel very low to the point where they've been hospitalised, okay, within the last week. And I am seeing them feeling very stressed and restless, within the hospital bed. This is making them contemplate life on a deep level, thinking about their feminine, thinking about the energy between the two, and thinking about any responsibilities they carry also. Their heart has been filled full of love towards the connection. What I am seeing here as well when I'm tapping into this masculine is just the restlessness, the wanting to come home. This person could be over the water or a distance away where he's contemplating travel, wanting to get out of there, wanting to get home, back to where he can relax and take a deep breath. So I am seeing travel plans. I have pulled the cards, the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands, which is all about coming home and making travel arrangements, okay? So that is what I'm seeing heavily in the masculine's energy right now. It's almost like he's rushing back home to get back into working on his finances or working on providing for his family. If he has children, he's very worried and cautious about making sure he's got enough money to... Because of this setback, I'm seeing it's a major self-setback of his. So he is feeling very stressed and overburdened by this, okay? He's felt like an extra responsibility on his hands in the last week. And it's very frustrating for him because there has been a delay. So he's waiting, he's panicking, and he's kind of feeling like his life has just slowed down in the last week, okay? Now, what I am seeing here, I've pulled the Ace of Wands, the Magician, and the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, the 10 of Cups. He is wanting to offer you something, okay? Now, this is a potential for a new beginning, a new opportunity to grow the connection again, or just an urge to create, an urge to come towards you. And he is manifesting this because he is feeling like a massive willpower, like, I need to take action, I need to go back, I need to create. Inevitably what's on his mind is like his divine love, creating harmony with you, his divine feminine, and he feels like you've got a blissful relationship even at a distance, but he wants to come in alignment with you and find like inner happiness and fulfillment. He feels like if there was a family dynamic between you, it would be like total love and support, and his dreams would come true. I am also seeing if a Divine Masculine has been very cautious or secretive when it comes to family and your connection, he is opening up the lines of communication with his family regarding his divine love that he shared with you. He might even have a phone call or a FaceTime, something where he'll put his mother on the phone if she's still alive, or a family member where he will introduce the both together. I'm feeling like he's been chatting about you to them. And even with no communication or at a distance, he's been thinking a lot about this connection and opening up to family members and having these deep conversations because of this accident that he's been in or because of his ill health. It feels like he's been a little bit disorientated, kind of delusional because he's been on like a drip, or he's had like some treatment or medication that's made him go into like a hallucination type mode. He's thought a lot about his divine partnership and the love that he still has for you, and it's made him feel like communicating with loved ones about his divine feminine, okay? It's very deep, that energy I'm feeling. They're like the realizations all coming together. Now, if this person is in some sort of commitment or marriage, or they're in a partnership at the moment, it's like this person has fell in the background, I'm seeing. This person isn't very forthcoming in helping Divine Masculine or being around them to support them. They're very much in their own lane, very separate from them. So even if they are together, they're living like separate lives. Divine Masculine is feeling like he needs just time away from this person. He's contemplating a lot, and he's soul searching, and he's trying to seek like the answers within. So he's looking within with the Hermit and the Page of Swords, and trying to find and meditate deeper than his consciousness. Okay, so I am seeing a lot of earth energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very much earth energy Divine Masculine could be in. Okay, I am getting fire energy also. Now, he is stood still at the moment. He's not made any plans or any adjustments at this time, but he is thinking about the responsibilities he has in his life. He's thinking about his finances. He's thinking about life as a whole, like life and death has been on his mind recently also. This is air sign energy and earth sign energy I'm picking up here. And he is being disorganized, okay? There's a lack of balance, and he is feeling a bit overwhelmed this week, or leading up to the end of this week. Now, because he's so restless and unfocused, it's leading to burnout in his brain because he is overthinking a lot. He's not kind of thinking about any consequences here. He's kind of so restless, he wants to just rush in with communication. And the communication that I'm seeing that he wants to express to his feminine with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse is that he wants to have a breakthrough. He wants to have some mental clarity. He wants to bring, new ideas to the dynamic. He wants to communicate that he has been moody lately. He has been disappointed, and he could be expressing that he feels jealousy because he feels like Divine Feminine is just doing her own thing. He doesn't know what she's up to, but he knows there's something going on. He feels jealous, like he wants to communicate that he actually feels jealous because his imagination is running overtime. He's got an overactive imagination, and he's thinking a lot about what she's getting up to. If it's not involving him, then he knows someone else might be on the scene. Okay, even if you're totally on your own, totally alone, he still feels jealous. Okay, but because he has this self-limiting belief, and he feels like a little bit lacking in confidence, and he's not up to his full potential. I'm seeing he's not living his best days or his best life. He's not feeling good within himself. Then he's just keeping within the shadows. He's trying to avoid any conflict with you. He's trying to avoid any disagreements, okay? Because he knows there's been conflict in the past. That you could have had an abusive type relationship with this person as well in the past, verbal abuse. And he wants to avoid any potential arguments because he doesn't want to bring up the fact that he's had this accident for some reason, because he feels like Divine Feminine would kind of say, well, haven't you got a wife to look after you? Haven't you got someone there that should be caring for you? When in reality, it doesn't look like this person's caring for him at all. It's like he has no one. So he feels like he would be overburdening Feminine by letting her know that he's had this accident, because he knows that she is nurturing. She is more than likely willing to offer her help, and he doesn't want to put her through any problems. Okay, so he's kind of battling this one on his own. Now, I can see with the Chariot and the Four of Wands here, that's just a movement that's going to happen soon. Okay, he's trying to progress towards making the action to integrate towards marriage or harmony or a home community with his feminine. Okay, he's leaving behind one thing and he's coming towards another thing. He's just gaining momentum and power. Okay, I'm getting very Cancerian energy here with the Chariot, and I just don't know why I'm hearing that he just wants to be a leader. He doesn't want to be a sheep anymore. He feels like he's been putting himself in such a predicament and being very deceitful and trying to keep everyone happy for so long that he's put himself last, and he's not happy himself. He wants a new beginning. Okay, He feels like he's kind of got the forgiveness from the feminine from a distance. I feel like he feels freed in that sense. Like he feels a sense of she is very forgiving towards him. And he just wants to seek that miracle that he knows will come once they come together. Now, I am seeing here the guidance here from Spirit in the universe is kind of advising feminine just to be open. Please be open to this possibility of communication from your divine masculine. And also, if you guys, I'm getting a lot of feminines are very busy in their own life, just focusing on their own blessings and their own I'm seeing that they've got a lot of summer plans coming up. You could be very busy, have a busy schedule. I can see a diary that's jam-packed coming up, especially from the 22nd of July going forward. I'm just seeing a lot of plans every day. Maybe you're going to start a summer camp, or you're doing a boot camp, or you're just treating yourself to something that's to do with pouring into yourself. You could be going to the gym every day. Just seeing someone heavily working on themselves and putting themselves first and only prioritizing things that are going to help themselves, okay? Whilst this divine masculine is kind of lurking in the background, ready to come in, okay? But I am seeing that if there is an opportunity there where you could maybe invite your masculine to something that you're doing, where he could just fit into those plans, he would very much appreciate that and he'd be willing to do that. So amongst the plans, it's just universe telling you just to be flexible, to be open, and just keep it simple, okay? Because this energy is simple between you two. It's just been very complicated in the past because there's been other third-party energies involved and there's been lack of truth, okay? There's been a bit of deception there. But really, both of you are seeking inner peace. Fish could be significant. I'm seeing that someone could have recently got a new aquarium or a fish tank and got some new fish. That could be significant. But like 2 fish I'm seeing. But also it's just about bringing the happiness and the harmony together. Now, times are hard at the moment for divine masculine. There has been some sort of accident and he is in like a lot of deep thought. I don't know about you, but if you've ever been in hospital or you've had something happen to you, it does make you have a lot of time on your hands to think and reflect about your life, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, what you could do better, what you're going to do now as a new fresh start. And this is the energy that I'm getting from the masculine, like he's had some really bad thing or near fatality happen to him. That's what I'm tapping into. Something has really awoken him to how quick it is for it all just to be over, that he is now thinking outside the box. He's trying to rectify things that have went wrong in his life, and if he's treated anyone badly, it's like he's trying to balance it out, and he feels the feminine is one of those people. So I wouldn't be surprised if you hear from this masculine within the coming weeks. I am hearing by the end of July, August, start of August, he could communicate with you. The end of July, start of August. I'm just going to see if I can get any more messages here from Spirit. Any more messages that we need to know about this connection. Okay, yeah, it's just he's in such a resting energy right now. Very overwhelmed, lack of balance. Yeah, I'm getting the same cards again. So Knight of Pentacles, upright as well. So he knows that he wants to get back into his routine. Something's got him off track lately, and he is wanting to just step up back into his routine and take responsibility of his life. That's what I'm getting. Is definitely someone who you know from the past with the 6 of Cups and Emperor energy. It could be a father figure. He is going to work towards being a father figure. Also, another thing that I'm getting a lot, right, is that the Emperor comes out with the Magician, with the Empress. Now, that's a clear sign that someone sees that they see you as a good mother, for one. Or they see you being a mother to their child. Or they just want to create a family with you. They want to buy pets with you. They want to have a home where you and them are like the mother and father of the household. So they see family with you, okay? And when I'm asking about any marriage or commitment that they're in, let's just ask one more time and see if we get anything different. But it's like the hermit energy, divine masculine wanting to be alone, trying to look at what he's got going on. Yeah, I'm just getting that there is another queen in his energy. There is another person definitely there, but they're just in the reverse every time. This person could be just jealous and angry when he mentions you, or when he has any conversation about his feminine. If you share family together or children together, then he will mention you a lot, I'm seeing. But the person that he's connected to right now, it's just, yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, just like he feels, either he or the person that he's with feels left out in the cold, just abandoned, like they're not in the right connection, or something's not working. Something feels frosty between them two. Okay, and I don't think this has got anything to do with divine feminine or his connection with divine feminine at all. I think that's just the fact that when you're not aligned with someone, you're not meant to be with them, it doesn't feel right, and that's how it feels. It feels that this connection was not destined. This is just something forced that is there for now, or there just to pass time, or there to make other people happy. Just, it's something is off with this connection, okay? And can we get any cards for divine feminine? Any more guidance from spirit? What is the guidance for this week? Yeah, the energy for divine masculine is just so heavy. Yeah, inner peace. Just seek inner peace. Do whatever you can do to thrive within your own life. So you are taking steps to progress your own life, I'm seeing. You're in some sort of chaos energy though. It's as if there's a lot of people coming towards you. A lot of energies running towards you. A lot of masculines could be coming in trying to shoot their shot with you. Yeah, I've got at least three masculines here. So it's as if, is there a lot of people coming in from the past or something around your energy, divine feminine? Because it's almost like everyone's coming in all at once and you're in a bit of a chaotic energy yourself, because you've been in your own sort of relaxing energy for a long time, just trusting in the universe. But it feels like something's coming up, something's brewing here. So just seek balance, seek inner peace, okay? And be very clear in your own mind before these energies come in, so you know what energies is your own and what energies is other people. With you being such a spiritual person, divine feminine, and intuitive, you're going to pick up on what's your own energy and what someone else's. And if it's chaotic, you kind of don't want any parts in it. You just want someone who is fair, who is just, and who is going to come in and match your energy. Okay. Now, divine masculine has had a hard time, and I just keep coming back to this. It's not something that has been a walk in the park for him, this connection, but it's coming up to a resurface again. So like I say, if you hear from your divine masculine, let me know in the comments. If you have any sort of communication with him or any signs or synchronicities popping up, do let me know. But I wish you all the best, sending love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.